Let's get it. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What's going on, family? It's your boy Vix Vibes, and we are back. All right, it is day 5 of our 30-day challenge, going from zero prior knowledge to earning the Meta Spark certification. All right, this is Meta's augmented reality software where they're actually allowing individuals to go in and watch 3 full broken down courses, very professional. And I'm actually streaming myself, watch it for the first time live and allowing people to follow along in the journey as well. Okay. What I like to call learning out loud. All right. So you guys are literally going to be able to see, the video. You're going to be able to see the video as it plays. You're going to be able to see notes as I take them. You're going to see me, of course. I'll have the studio pulled up once we see what filter we're bringing for this particular episode. All right. So with that being said, this is day 5. All 30 days will be on my YouTube channel for the longevity of this. So depending on whenever you see this, you can go back and watch the journey along with me. Now, last thing I'll say is there's obviously the decision of, okay, do I watch live with Vic or do I just go in and watch it and get it over with? Well, what I can say is that other individuals that have actually been watching it, watching my stream, what they found out is there's so many different parts where, either the software that we're currently using doesn't 100% match the software that they're using, or at times where they may miss a step or need to troubleshoot, then they found that because I'm doing it live and I'm doing it, maybe I make a mistake, they're seeing the troubleshooting happen live. And then lastly, I have a background in engineering. Like I have my engineering degree, electrical engineering to be specific. So some of these concepts that we're talking about, I may understand to a level where it may be a first introduction to you, so you can kind of, piggyback off of wherever I'm at with things. And there's so many people getting in the chat to help us out as well. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the beginning of day 5. This is going to be quick start. We're in part 3, which is the last part of our very first course. We're almost wrapping up here. And then this is going to be the how to publish your effects to Spark AR. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's get it.
We've now arrived at the last step in our creation journey, which is to get our effects published, enabling other people to experience our creations as well. To start the effect publishing process, we of course need an effect to publish. So if you've saved one of your effects that you've created throughout this course, you can open that up now and we can look at publishing that one. Otherwise, you can use this effect that you see here as a base to publish.
All right, so we could do one or the other. I was about to go ahead and open up my project from yesterday, but to make this, uniformly right together for all of us, we may not all have that filter saved. So I'm going to go ahead and download it as well. This video says publishing the Spark AR Hub is the final step to the creation process. This lesson explains how to package and save your effect, how to record a demo video, and lastly, how to upload it to Spark AR Hub. Okay, this is the link directly to the hub. I'm actually familiar with this. This is where your filter and everything that you do within your profile will actually be submitted. You get to see all of your impressions, basically all of your analytics behind all of the effects that you ever publish. You'll be able to see all of that here. I don't know why it shows that I have something. I don't even know what this is. Maybe I don't even know what this is. But it says that I got 38 opens. I don't know. All right. So let's go ahead and download the effect. We're going to go face effect. That's a funky looking ARPROJPKG. All right, cool. All right, so we got that downloaded. I'm pretty sure the next step is to actually go into Spark to go ahead and load that up. So I'll go ahead and play the video while I open up the software.
So to get this effect to you, go onto the File menu and use this Package option here to package up this effect file and all of its subfiles into a single file called faceeffect.arprojectpackage, which you can download from under this video. From there, you can go to File, Open, and simply open that single file, which will give you this effect here that you see in front of you. And then we can start publishing. So to do that, we can go to the Publish tab just here, or we can go to the File, Publish menu item, which brings up this window. So two different entry points, the same window.
All right, cool. Okay, so I just downloaded the effect. Let me switch it to Studio. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the actual menu. Let me get you guys loaded up. Okay. Oh, I can actually click on the menu. All right, so this is the menu that I'm actually getting. Assets not found in project folder. Find them on your computer and then add them. So apparently objects eyeball that was a part of this project is not, I don't know, somewhere with the downloading of the file or exporting of whatever they did. It didn't quite capture that. So I'm just gonna press done because obviously I don't have the file for it. So I'm just gonna go. Let me see. Okay, so I mean, seems to be working just fine. So, all right, cool. Let's just see. Oh wait, let me go back a little bit. I think he began to
this effect here that you see in front of you, and then we can start publishing.
Okay.
So to do that, we can go to the Publish tab just here, or we can go to the File, Publish menu item, which brings up this window. Two different entry points.
Sorry, what was the Publish button?
So to do that, we can go to the Publish tab just here, or we can go to the File, Publish menu item, which brings up this window.
So just to be clear, Publish is to the top right on his software. Sorry about that, guys. All right, Publish is to the top right on his software, but as it pertains to my software, it's actually on the bottom right. So here, let me move me over to the bottom left real quick. So you can see on the bottom right hand corner is my Publish button. So again, these are those small nuances that, again, it's small right here. It's like, oh, it's not up there, it's down here. But there's so many steps throughout this that because the software has changed, he may be talking about something and it's not directly that. And that's where, you know, coming in and tuning into the live stream could potentially help you out with that. As I'll be obviously troubleshooting and figuring it out along with you. All right. So let's go ahead and play the video. I want to go ahead and open up my Publish menu. Okay, boom. All right, here we go. Let's get him back opened up.
Two different entry points, the same window. And from there, first step is to choose, are we either publishing a new effect or am I updating an existing effect that I've previously published? Of course, for us, we're going to publish a new effect. And we then need a demo video. We can record the demo video straight here inside Spark AI Studio using the webcam. We can also record our demo video using the Instagram or Facebook Stories camera. So we've seen how we can push a test link to our device, and we can also generate that test link and copy it and send it to someone else. So we could either record a demo video on our device or get someone else to record it for us if we'd rather their face shows up in the demo video. We can then save it from the Stories camera and send it to ourselves and keep that video file for the next step in the browser. But in this case, we're going to record using the webcam. So I'll click here, which switches to our capture window just here. So I'm now going to do a little performance to demonstrate what this effect does. It then saves the video and we can see it playing back here for us. So I can choose save.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Steps that I wouldn't have known had I not gone through. So we went on ahead, press publish. Here, let me go back one step. All right, once we press publish, again, he said we have the choice to publish new effect or update an old effect. In that case, I'm pretty sure we would be able to go and select it based on the hub. And then we have our record video capability. So once I click on that, you do have the ability to switch your cameras to somebody else. I'm gonna switch mine to the cam link, which is me. All right, you should be able to see my eyes are green. Got my glasses on. We look to be in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and record my little video too. Yeah, you know I'm saying. Look to the left, look to the right, looking cool. I bet. All right, cool. We should be in there. Says preparing. Cool. While it's doing that, let me see what he's talking about.
And we can see it playing back here for us. So I can choose save, and our simulator comes alive again. And we can see now I've got the demo video here packaged up and kind of ready to go. We've then got two other checks that we've run. Our file size meets requirements. So if we put lots of stuff in our effect, it's going to be too big and we need to go back and make our effect a bit smaller. For all of the exercises we've gone through within this curriculum, this is going to be absolutely fine. And same thing with the capabilities. All the capabilities we've been using throughout this course should be absolutely no problem at all.
All right. Everyone's effect should be about good to go. Once you got it loaded up, as y'all can see, mine's is playing pretty well. I can go in and press save. All right. That is going to bring me back to the menu. I now have my 7-second video in. It is 0.5 second megabytes. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, we have a 5 megabyte maximum for any Instagram filter to go out. Okay. I think the maximum for Facebook is 10, but I believe Instagram is 5. Y'all probably like, Vic, how you know that? They have a PDF on, I actually have it pulled up. Let me pull it up real quick. They have a PDF on the website as well. So like in between classes, as you can see, I'm on page 24. All right. In between classes, I've actually been going through and just reading just to make sure that I'm fully comprehending this. You know what I mean? I look to get a certification, bro. I don't think it's just going to be as simple as going through the videos step by step. Like I'm really trying to fully grasp this concept so that I can go on, help other people, and also build, a business model on the back end of it as well. So let's see. So yeah, so we got our 5 megabyte. Oh, it's not showing y'all the menu. I might have to figure something out. I might have to do a window capture so that you guys can start seeing the menus as well, because I think the menus matter. Of course, you get to see it on his video, but as it's on mine as well, that would just, I know, be helpful. So let's go back to the video.
From there, we can choose to upload, which will package this effect up and send it up to the Spark AR Hub, where we publish and administer our effects. You'll also notice this little export option just here. So if you want to export the effect publish file, we can then send that to someone else to publish on their account if they prefer. And I'll show you as well on the hub how we can use that file.
I do want to note that real quick. It's like a lot of these notes, which is why I haven't had to write a whole bunch. It's like a lot of it is based on wait, these aren't right. Dang. I think a day might have gotten thrown off. I might have to go back in here and make sure we got all of our days lined up. Like understanding Spark AR policies, like that's not even. I'm gonna go back and make sure we get that updated. So building a future augmented reality. Yeah, there was a mix up somewhere. We're on how to publish. Yeah, there's a mix up. I'm gonna go in and make sure each day is lined up appropriately. So when exporting, if you want the filter to be list it under your own profile. You can select the upload button. Let's make sure. Upon publishing. However, if this is a filter for a client, you may want to publish from their page, which means you will select export on the publish. Cool. Bet.
But for now, we're going to hit upload. We'll then start the upload process. And once this is done, the browser window will pop open. And with the browser window open, here we are on the Effect Publish page. So on the left-hand side, we enter the details into the form. They help us publish the effect. And on the right-hand side, we can see how that effect is going to appear on these. And with the browser window open, here we are on the Effect Publish page. So on the left-hand side, we enter the details into the form. They help us publish the effect. And on the right-hand side, we can see how that effect is going to appear on these different surfaces. So here in Instagram, we'll have the thumbnail just here, the icon. When we add the name will show up next to the icon just here. We can scroll across to see how that demo video is going to look once someone taps on that thumbnail. And if we scroll across further, we'll see the icon showing up inside the Instagram Stories camera, and across to the Facebook app and how the effect will appear, the icon for it inside the Facebook Stories camera as well. So let's start off giving it a name. I'm going to really use my imagination here and call it Blue Glasses. There we have it with the name showing up just under the icon there. And then here we have the AR export file that Spark has automatically pushed into this form for us when we uploaded it from the software. Now, of course, if we use that export button, bottom left of the publish window, to export that .ar export file manually, this is the section where we can add it. So if we're at the root level of the AR hub, we can use the publish button top right to start a new blank publish, and we can add the AR export file to that published effect just here. Next, we choose the platforms we want to publish to. I'm choosing both Instagram and Facebook, but you may want to distribute just to one or the other. But in most cases, both will help you increase your reach.
Just another slight change that I can see here is here. Let me just bring it into this window. So this is my window, and so when it named it one, I still don't have the preview like he has. I don't know what it's doing, but under all platforms, he only has Instagram and Facebook. And I noticed that I also have Messenger, which is interesting because I didn't even know Messenger would have any type of filtering. You know, I guess I don't get on it, but that's pretty. It's pretty crazy. So let's see specific platforms. Yeah, let's just do Instagram and just do Instagram and Facebook for now. All right. I still don't have my preview like he has. I'm just saying.
The number of people who are able to access your effect and have fun with it. And then we also have an option for existing media. So this means, do we want to allow people to use the AR effect over the top of photos and videos from their camera roll that they've loaded into the Stories camera? And again, in most cases, probably yes, because it's going to help more people enjoy your experience. Then we have an option for audience. Do we want it to be available to everyone?
Yeah, see, I don't have that. See, that's this what I'm talking about. Like there's changes that's happening. Um as soon as possible. Set date. Sharing video call and hide effects. Yeah, I don't there we go. Found it. Found it. Found it. All right, let me bring this slide in. I found it. All right, cool, cool, cool. What is that? That's keep popping. Oh, I'm on Facebook. I'm like, how is that even popping up? So I published, I had it actually was set to my digitally hustling Instagram, but I'm gonna publish the filters from Vix Vibes. Um, let's see. It's public, and then there was a toggle right here, existing media. Allow people on Instagram to also use the effect on photos and videos they've already taken. When I found out you could even do this on Instagram, I was really, really hyped because if you guys follow the content, when I post anything that's DH Hotline, when you guys see like the big head filter, I'm recording it regular and then being able to upload it into Instagram and apply that filter, which is awesome in my opinion because I don't think that that's possible on TikTok because I tried. So big shout out to Instagram and shout out to everybody that turns this setting on now that I know that they have the choice to turn it on or turn it off. That's pretty dope.
Or do we want to publish as a link only effect, in which case it won't show up on our Instagram app or inside Facebook on any of those discovery surfaces, but we can send someone a link which they'll be able to tap to go straight into the effect inside the stories camera. So there are different use cases that may come up there. Maybe you want to make something just for someone's birthday party and keep it a bit more private. That's going to enable you to do it. We then have the owner of the effect. This is the Facebook account that owns the effect, and the publisher, the Instagram account that's going to get the credit, if you will, for the effect being published. So this profile will be shown wherever your effect appears, even on Facebook. And then we have the categories. So when we're searching for different effect types in the effect discovery surface, we can choose different categories of effects to explore those effects under those categories. And here's where we can choose the ones that they appear in. So I'm going to choose appearance and selfies. We can then choose some keywords. So I'm going to choose blue. If I tap enter, it's going to turn it into a little token as a discrete keyword. Maybe glasses, iris, eyes. So when people are searching for those keywords, this effect may get suggested to them. We then have the demo video. Again, the same video that we recorded inside Spark that's automatically being added here for us. And we can then choose a video thumbnail taken from that video, which is going to be the thumbnail that we see over here inside Instagram. We then also have the thumbnail that shows up inside the preview just here, as well as the icon that shows up at the bottom of the stories camera. So do we want to take this from the video, or do we want to upload a fancier custom one? This can be a PNG or a JPEG, minimum 200 by 200 pixels, and don't include any transparency if it's a PNG. I'm going to keep just my video thumbnail. We then have an option for collaborators. So if you've made a really big complicated effect and someone else has helped you out with it, you can choose to add them here as a collaborator, which gives them a little bit of credit for helping you build this experience.
Nice.
And then next we have the publication date. So when we hit submit, this is going to go into review, and it's going to be checked against policies and then either accepted or rejected. If it's accepted, we want to say, have this go live as soon as possible, as soon as it's accepted onto the platform. Otherwise, we can choose a set time and date. So as long as it's been reviewed and accepted, then whichever date we have set here will be the date at which the effect switches from inactive to active. We can also choose an end date to have it switch from active to inactive again and switch off. I'm going to leave this as soon as possible. And you'll see down the bottom here, we have effects will be reviewed within 5 days. It does tend to be much faster than this. This is just the SLA agreement for our review times. And then,
That's crazy because now it says that the filters will be reviewed within 24 hours. So for it to say 5 days back when, whenever this was recorded to now, it being 24 hours, that's also a good sign for us, ladies and gentlemen.
then we can choose submit. Once I click submit, it's going to take a moment just to upload the file.
All right, I'm about to, again, it's really the same vibes, but you guys know I've been going through on steps on my end as well. I also just noticed that ours actually say Meta Spark Hub and his still say Spark AR Hub. So that's pretty crazy. So again, my name for the video, for the filter, I'm just gonna put Vix Vibes Day 530 because I'm not actually like using this as an official filter that's gonna be my first or anything like that. There's a file there. I don't have it going to all platforms because I don't have it going to Messenger. Specifically, I have it going to Instagram and Facebook. All right. I don't have it turned on for video calling. Again, this won't actually be an official filter that I'm using for real. I do have it hidden. So like when you go to my Instagram page, you won't be able to like see what filters I have. And this be the first one, right? The filters that I post to my page will actually be native filters that I've created. Okay. Next, we have existing media. I'm going to have this turned on for every single filter I ever create. Okay, basically saying, should you be able to upload previous content, right? So if you record a video of you talking and someone has a crown emoji, or excuse me, a crown filter, then you can upload that old video of you talking that you look nice and then actually just apply the filter and then you'll have the crown on your filter on your video. Okay, so I'm always going to have my existing media turned on. I actually use it as well. And then the audience, is it public or link only? I'm going to leave mine public. He made a very good point in the video. When it's link only, this may be for like a specific event or something that you want to keep incognito. You want to keep within a small group. You don't want everybody to be able to use it. Or maybe for a specific client or something. Then in those cases, you want to go in and make sure that you switch it to link only. For my case, I'm gonna keep it public. The owner is myself, and then for the publisher, again, I switched it from Digitally Hustling to Vix Vibes. Press done. Categories, I also selected the same as him: appearance and selfies. Keywords, I simply just put blue eyes, green eyes, blue glasses, AR filters, and then select between the thumbnails that are provided, or they give you a lot of options too. Or you can go in and replace it. All right. So that's pretty smooth. Wait, did it replace it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah, nah, that ain't it. I don't know. It doesn't matter if it. Oh, it did. It did it. It did it. So then we have our actual thumbnail. We can go and crop, make changes. Can it go? Can I move the photo? Can you move the photo? If not, that's cool. Again, doesn't matter that much. And then we can share the credit. So if multiple people build it out with you, you can go in and add your collaborators. The last thing on the page is when you will be publishing your actual experience. Do you have a set time and day, right? Is it somebody's birthday? Do you have an in-person event? Is it a special, occasion, and you want to wait for that? Now, I also read on the front end that just because you put a time or date, that has no effect on when they actually approve it. Okay, you still go through the same regular, 24-hour system. That may have even been a bigger effect when it was a 5-day thing. Like, oh my goodness, I need it in 3 days. But now that it's 24 hours, like, I don't think anybody would be trying to publish something within the 24-hour window and still trying to get it up. Hopefully not. So with that being the case, I'm going to press submit, and they're going to tell me that you can't put any slashes. So I'm going to switch it to just day 5, and then scroll back down and press submit. And it will tell me The name you enter contains the Instagram username VixVibes, which is the publisher for this effect. Remove this from your effect name or choose a different publisher. Wow, that's how y'all feel. Vibes. A5. Let me see how. Yeah. Let's see if they'll catch that. Okay, cool. Wow, that's deep. So I couldn't name my filter using my name. That's deep. Okay, I got y'all. Let's go ahead and head back to the video and see what these last closing remarks are.
And once that's completed, it's telling us that our effect is now in review, and I can choose done. So from here, we have the information about our effect. Later on, if I want to come back and edit the details, I can do that here by choosing edit, and we'll see all the stuff that I selected just before. We have the current status of the effect, and I can choose to go back to home to view all of my effects that I've currently got on my account. And then from each of the effects listed out here, I can click on them to come back into those details and continue to edit them. And we'll add a link with a bit more information about how to manage and administer your effects through the hub just underneath this video. And with that, that completes the entire journey of getting this effect live on our account so other people can access it too.
Awesome, 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 awesome. So we should be good to go. Technically, y'all, we just submitted our very first filter. All right, so it says that your filter is now in review. You have submitted, and it will be reviewed within a few hours, but could take up to 5 days. So on this page, it still says 5 days. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's press done there. We can press review, and it'll let us know that we are currently in review. Like he said, we select edit effect, and that allows for you to go in, pull up your experience, the one that we, everything we just filled out, and if there was anything that we needed to edit here. I'm curious to find out in the future, like if I submit it and then it actually gets approved, if I go in and make edits, does it need to be another process of editing or of approval, or how that works specifically? So that's something that I'm interested in finding out. All right, so that's the end of that particular video. I think we have one more, and this would be the very last video of the beginner course. We will be done with course number 1. 2 more courses and we are done.
We do have a range of policies that we use to govern the types of AR effect content that we accept onto the platform, that any submitted effects are reviewed against. This helps us make sure that the content's safe and it's appropriate for the audiences that it's reaching, either on Facebook or Instagram, Portal, Messenger, and so on. So to that end, it's well worth just making sure that you're up to date on what those policies are, especially if you're coming up with new ideas for effects, to make sure that those effects are compliant. These policies are updated from time to time, so we'll include some links for the policies just under this video with all of the latest information. And I really recommend just giving it a quick read to keep yourself up to date with the do's and don'ts of effect creation, to make sure when it comes to publishing, your effects sail through as easily as possible.
Gotcha. Spark AR allows content creators to make safe, respectful, and high quality effects and share them with the world. This lesson will introduce you to Spark AR policies and how they help ensure that the content you create is suitable for Spark AR platform. Learn more about this to avoid rejections here, and read the full list of policies here. Okay, cool. Meta Spark policies. Okay. Nah, I'm just trying to see what all is on there. All right, let's see. We got effects, metadata, and AR content. And then what do we have here? That's the policies. What's this one? Let's see. The acceptance process for effect. Oh, that's just my. Oh, no. Okay, I see. Just letting you know everything that happens throughout that process. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna read over both of those. Um, just so that you don't want to be caught off guard or wondering why and stuff like that once it's already too late. So, oh no, we still have one more part. That was the last video of part 3. So now we're in part 4, building a future as an augmented reality content creator. All right, this is actually going to be here. Where's my boom? All right, this is actually going to be the last set within our beginner course. Okay, so remember, there's 3 courses. We're on the beginner one right now, and building a future as an augmented reality content creator is going to be coming up next. So this was quick, easy, simple, and we just completed 2 more videos. And with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. Let's continue to watch the videos. You can go back and watch them to go ahead and catch up to where we are, and we will be back tomorrow with day 6 of our 30-day challenge of earning our Meta Spark certificate starting from 0. All right. With that being said, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.